Stagger DHO. Can't get him on the clear side here. He's looking for the post. Gonna stagger DHO. Joel's basically in a drop, ensuring there's no pass here for the post. Should have cleaned him. Cade has got to clean him here. Allow him to turn tight, because look how deep Joel is. It's essentially a 2-on-1. Yeah, you rolling early. All he's doing is meeting Joel. Gotta clean him here. Releasing too early. Get him an open look. High ball screen, looking for the Spain. Rescreen, Spain. Pop, switch, drive. Wow. A Spain into a Spain. They're not even looking to disguise it. Alright, so he goes under. He's trying to navigate. Great recovery by Paul. That go under. Still able to get off a contest. Then it's a quick flip. Now he's out of position. He thinks the Spain is over, I think. Tyrese not communicating with Joel, so he gets cleaned. Paul George looking to recover. 2 on the ball. I think Paul had to just switch that, but he's so low and hugged. By the time Paul would even know he's coming over, it's too late. So they get 2 on the ball here. He misses the roll. Guess VJ's doing a good job of tagging. He does a good job of lifting here. Emergency switch. Cause Sam's gonna pop it. Now he's gonna close out, runs him off the line. Let's see, so he attacks the gap. He's not gonna help off. Yeah, they're done here. He's too high. So even if Tyrese were to pull in, Salab, no second help. She doesn't give delay. Could Oubre? I mean, Oubre could definitely make the rotation. In this instance. Because that's basically the weak side now. You got Paul ready to play too. Joel can peel out. Away. Ball screen. Draw. Pretty good look, but to me, I don't want JB taking these shots early. Actually jukes him here. Sets up that ball screen. He gets clipped. I'm not mad at this, but if he's that behind the play, get downhill. Put pressure on the rim. Joel has to help. You've got this roll. See, he's quite hogged. Could he make that tag? Oubre might have to make that high tag. But put pressure on the rim. Another high ball screen. He's going to open up, give a middle. They're going to that Spain. Yeah, when they make that loop right there, teams love that. It's either out the wing or it's out the weak corner. They'll just loop. Disguise it really well, so he gets cracked. No communication again. Late emergency switching. He's helping strong. Joel saying go. But why is there no communication? That's twice now. Tyrese didn't communicate with Joel. VJ's not communicating at all. Allows Joel to just get cracked. He's staying hugged too. Concerned about the pop. Now it's a late switch. He gets to turn the corner. Because Paul's getting cleaned. He tries to help strong here. But he can't really overcommit. 1-2, high pickup. Strong finish. But again, gotta communicate. See some cross matches. This is great too. Play into the post. Yeah, let's see. They scram that. Kind of. Because he wants to pull in. Provide support. He's going to show. But he's got a 2-9. Dang. 1, 2. He's on his high side too. You can see Tyrese is playing him high here. He could spin base, but then Jabal's going to rotate. Could he spin? Maybe. He's going to go middle. Still gets to his spot, but Tyrese is there. Look like a zip. All right. Catch middle. Can you rip and go? No. Pin down? No. Backdoor? No. You got a double rip situation here. Well, this was more of a pin down. Top locks. Oof. Could he have hit him here? At the same time, to have this flare. A little rip for him. Now you're stuck on ones. Take a tough two. I'm surprised he didn't rip and go here. Because he's in a drop. He's playing off him. But he definitely has space. There's a gap right here. He's concerned about what's transpiring. And he just allows Paul to recover and square up. Yeah, Hauser got him there. Juke. Oubre's not really knowing what's happening behind him. I don't know if he'd be able to switch that. But he might be able to read that pass, so maybe not. Pretty good pace, though. Again, flowing into an early flare. But you got the cross match, quick spin, one dribble. Yeah, this is what we need right here. So their offense actually looks fine early. You're getting what you want. You want that flare. You want the early cross. Joel's looking to help. You also have to dive here. Again, early cross match. This is what I like. So they keep trying to bring Joel over to help. But a lot of these are early. They're not really set, not really matched up. So he's helping. He's going to lift here. He's going to pin him. All right, let's see. All right, now they're matched up. They're set. He's going to provide it. Helps. Good job. Simple offense. As soon as he helps, stay in that pocket. Tyrese is not ready to crack. Because at the same time, he's just going to lift here, give him a line, which also takes away Tyrese. There's no help for the helper. A little late to recover. All right, they're matched up. Waiting the clock. Yeah, he's looking for a switch. He's going to pop. Bump off, spin back, turn around. You don't need to switch if you can. Because he kind of open up here. He's got a show, he vacates. Because Tatum's releasing on the pop. He sees the gap. Could it be plugged? Maybe. Good little stunt. Because that forces Payne to counter. He gets cut off. Spin, drop, dribble. Again. Great spacing too. Yeah, with Vooch out there, you can see. Again, good throw ahead. Great pickup by Tyrese. Forced him to pick the rock up. Look at that. Early, right at the 47. Now they're going to wait for the trail. Let's see. Going to flow into a drag. Good flip. Drop. Yeah, they're getting to really early offense. You can see Joel's just not ready for this. You know he likes these early ball screens. He gets cleaned. Paul's trying to provide support. He's in the gaps. He's plugging high, but that's scary right there. He's got this drift. Joel's not ready at all. Looks like he's communicating, but he's not stepping out. Double drag. He's going to pop. He's going to roll. Right, yeah. So he's going towards the clear side. He gets cleaned. Now Tyrese is forced to switch. Give him a tween. Cross back. Well, you get to switch. Let's see now. So now they're emptying out. Yeah, give him this clear side. It's going to go middle. Bully ball. That's twice. So JB and JT couldn't bully Tyrese on a couple good matchups. Could he have taken him down this sideline? Quick cross right there. Take him down. Play in the post. But he also vacates. Gonna cut through. He's gonna fill the weak. Create space for him to go middle. He just couldn't bully. Good stun too. Let me see. Yeah. He just couldn't bully Tyrese. Alright, another ball screen for Tatum. Rejects. Snakes. Draws two. Their ball screens, hasn't looked that good early. 18 on the clock too. Great alignment too. Short and the strong. You got Pritchard in his spot. 2 passes away on the wing. I think that's Walsh in the weak corner. So he comes off. Snakes across. Cuts him off his line. Drummond kind of jumps it. Now he's forced to open up. They got 2. Could he wait for this roll here? Could he? He already turns his head. Because he's rolling towards the single side. As he's making this shake, he's taking away that second help. There's no... what would be low man. So he might be able to roll behind. And look at all the space too. I think he could get right to that pocket. Take him wide. Give Kato a roll. Because, yeah, look, you can see he's kind of unmarked here. Drummond might be able to meet him, but if he just gets deep. Because you can see he's trying to close a gap. I think he might be able to get deeper. But he feels stuck. And you got to settle for a bomb. Early in the clock, too. They could flow into another ball screen. No need for this. So more high ball screens. They're going to go to the knock. Get X5 trailing. He's going to reject. Jumps. Ooh. He had the roll there. So again, flying the defense. That's a great reject too. Drop dribble. Fake. And now he jumped it. He's looking to recover. Overreacts. Quick hand back. So now they're emergency defending. He can't recover. He jumps out. Hit him on the roll here. Release him on the short. Look at this. Look how small they are. Why take this? If you see 2. Jump pass. Lead him. He's pulled in. You got the drop off. If he cracks, you got the corner. Just play some advantage basketball. I feel like they've taken a lot of threes. A little bit of settling from deep early, which can be a tendency of theirs. Because they haven't gotten many easy 2s yet. Gotta take it when you can. Alright. More screening actions for Tatum. Double drag, get the switch, clips him, but he fights through, closes the gap. He's in a drop, spin, he's stuck, kick, because he was looking for the flare, right? No, he wasn't. He just saw him at the nail. Good job to stay high. Couldn't fan out properly, but Butterfingers. But D White. Not a clean catch. They got to flow into DHO, goes for the keep, they switch it. Yeah, that's crazy, Butterfingers. Alright, so he said, alright, I'm stuck. Wait, so they're counting that as a dribble here? So you can't put the ball down? But I feel like... I guess he does have possession. DHO keep. Great switch too. They read that really well. I should say Tyrese did. They call that a double dribble. How'd this happen? Maybe off a swing, try to attack the gap. Possibly a double drag. Either way, he's stuck. Pitch. Both go to the same spot. And JB gets it taken. Alright, so he's stuck naturally. He pitches. but they're both going to the same spot. I think he's looking to cut through and empty out here, because Brown does have space middle, but he also had space on this baseline. If he just pop back, they just both end up going to the same spot. Because he beats Oubre here. He tries to vacate, but now you've already bought Q Grimes. He reads it. Lunch money. Inadvertent switch. Yeah, unfortunate spacing. That's a nice rip too. Kind of loose here though by JB. Yeah, they're going to their horns. Almost turns into a double drag. A little chase there. He's gonna get the flip. Fights through the screen. Recovers. Veer it. Good job by Joel. Look how high he is. He's not allowing him to turn the corner. Pretty much ice him. Good job by Paul George. Ready. He can't beat Joel here. 1, 2. Forced to pick the rock up. And he just loses it. So he's going to flash up top at the same time. Little knock going on. Flow into a ball screen. Hostage. Yeah, they haven't gotten much out of their ball screens. You could look at the gap. Turns a corner. Jabal's going to be in a drop. Hostage. Could he wait for this Gortat to snake through? Paul George is also pulling in. Guess he can't, huh? I feel like that's a gap. Because you can see the Gortat transpiring. If he just snakes through, spray. I don't know if they connects. Alright, so he decides not to. Good job by Kelly, though. Fights, he recovers, stick up. Maybe cuts off that angle. Now he tries to cut back. Pump. Just a little stun here by Joel. Good job by Joel. Force him to pick the rock up. He just loses it. Ooh, might have gotten away with a foul. Boy, he hit his wrist. Second unit, let's see. Quick swing. Want to play the second side. Quick backside. Get into a strong hand. 1, 2. That's good. No early offense. Quick pitch. Let's flow into it. They don't look to switch here. He's hugged. He releases. So Jamal's going to stay with that. Good bump here, too. By Edwards. Ruby does a good job of fighting through. Look at that. Gets clipped. Able to recover back. Force him into a rush shot. That's just tough. 3, 1. Again, he really likes this matchup. 12 on the clock. He's going to pull off, be ready to help. Let's see. Good spacing. Yeah. Great spacing. Good defense too, though. I like this here. Jam him. Make it hard. Cut off. Tries to counter with a tween. Cut off. Stick up. Stay disciplined. That's great defense by VJ. Get matched up. They're always looking for these quick hitters. Look at this. Looking to flare him in transition. Quick get off. All right, let's see. Gonna flow into a ball screen. All right, great spacing. Not gonna plug. He's gonna drop. Completely botched their coverage. So Ouber's gonna gap him. He gets clipped. Garza's gonna pop, as he usually does. So now Joel's kind of in a predicament. He's indecisive here. Do I take the pop? Do I contain the rock because he's turning the corner? Players are hugged. So now he's on his heels. He just ends up screening Oubre. So now Oubre's forced to go over. Joel tries to veer it, but it's late. Gets to a spot. Yeah, that indecision right there. Caught him. Try to get balanced, and now you're just screening your own. Why are they so hugged, though? That's what I like to see here, especially in this lineup. 5 out, 4 out, 1 in. All the space to operate. Play some bully ball. Bump, bump. Stuck. Spray. Still create a pretty good look, though. All right, let's see. Tries to spin. Because he's actually denying this pass. So he's a little high, but he read that, too. Look at that. Close the gap immediately. Cut off. Drop dribble. Now we gotta see what transpires. Bump. Absorb. Bump. Looks for the bump fade. So on this, Joel's kind of lurking. He's poaching. Cut out the corner. Great bump here by Oubre. Don't let Garza just get a straight line cut. But on that bump, now you open up. Pressure on this little lift. Pretty late. That's a good look for Payton. On the wing too. Feet set, seamed. Swinging back up top. He got the exit, nothing. Flowing to a ball screen. He's high. Oh, he vacates. That's great defense by Oubre again. Great switch here too. That's actually kind of unfortunate here. Because on this exit, they get to switch. Now Oubre's the low man. So now he gets to stay low. He's the MIG, and now he's able to read this. Look, he's trying to contain. He thinks, all right, I can vacate. Honor the pop. But it doesn't allow him to recover. Good job to trail that and stay attached. This is where, again, it's this little indecision. Because now, I don't know if Edwards can read that. Because he's thinking, are you going to help? Oh, no, you're not. Now he gets beat. He's pointing. But great awareness by Oubre. Look at that. Not staying hugged, being in help. He's kind of late too, but because Payton got to his spot. That's ridiculous. Was that a goaltend? Oh, that is a goaltend. That's crazy. Double drag, veer, block, push on his heels, picks him up at the nail, stripped, gets it back. Euro. So he does a good job here because you've got Oubre measuring the chase down for the help. Even Andre Drummond, he's trying to recover. Unfortunately, it just bounced it back to him. Now he gets bumped off. Just going to give him a clear out. At the break, look at the way he's just shading him, weakening him. Forcing him into the help. Great spacing by Keita, though. I like that. Occupy that elbow. As soon as they trap. Just no touch. Sixers did the right thing. Just gonna shade him, force some base. Drummond's there. No one's really helping the helper. Because it's an awkward position. He could probably crack here, though. I think Tyrese could. Because now you got Drummond playing too, and now he's forced to. He actually recovers really well, though. Yeah, that's makeable. Ooh, maybe not. Got him on the wrist, too. Push. Again, you got the early cross. They're going to fire immediately. Get him off the rock. They burn for it. So I'm not really seeing any advantages in the half court, but when they have been able to push the rock, play with some pace, again, forcing these. I like that JB's looking to be aggressive, though. Wing, post. Again, force the early fire. Ooh, Tyrese doesn't want it, though. Tyrese is saying, what are you doing? But I also understand why Oubre would do that. because Brown's looking to get him into the post. But maybe Tyrese feels comfortable, and now you got the trail. Paul George does a little stunt. Doesn't really want to commit because you got JT trailing too. Late close. He's sick. Tyrese is really sick. He said don't. He said, yo, no doubles. Let me play that. That tells me Tyrese feels comfortable. Like he'll take on the challenge. And you've got Drummond already established, right? Drummond's already in the gaps. He's already ready to help. Kata's diving. Maybe that could be dangerous, but I think VJ would be able to read that. So JT's back in, but they're not going to have him handle the rock. He was getting a lot of screening actions early. Those ball screens, or specifically those high ball screens, which he loves. Now they're going to go double drag. Cut off. Hold on. So JB clips him, but what happens here with D. White? He tries a counter, loses it, drops it, ends up like a drop dribble. Then he counters back. All right, he created space, forced to go under two, under. Now he wants it. Can he get a switch? Great flip. Not a great shot though. Again, I don't really want JB settling from deep. All right, so he loses it. Becomes a drop dribble. Spins back. Now Tyrese is in emergency defending. Look at that. He had that shot right there. Cut back. You have that there. Just use him as a shield. Look at Drummond. He's in a drop. He's not even in the play. You kind of just get off it. He gets to recover. Does a good job of flipping that, though. That's a really nice flip. Because now Tyrese is out of position. He didn't expect it. Late switch. One dribble. Still. I'm not mad at it if I'm the Sixers. All right, they're going to their Spain again. Haven't seen this since the first. Again, look at how they just... He has to communicate it. Does he? Again, Drummond just seems unaware. So to me, VJ's not communicating with him. You know, we've got JT on corner duty for a bit. Great spacing again. I think Drummond is communicating, though. Maybe they want to ice it. So they're going to send him left. He gets cleaned. Drummond's there. And now he's going to clean him. He's staying hugged. That's a roll, right? Yup. Low man. All right. If I'm the Celts, I'm running Spain every time because this is 3 times where X2 or X1 hasn't communicated. I think Tyrese had a situation where he didn't communicate with, was it Joel? And then maybe the same thing, but look, they're just not communicating. They're staying hugged. And it's the 3rd time where they've created an advantage out of it. So now Oubre's cleaned. Drummond's forced to veer. End up putting 2 on a rock. He's staying hugged to Pritch. Maybe they're telling him to. Because most times Pritch would just pop out. Or he might even just ghost it. He'll just leak. He won't even set this. So maybe he's a little concerned about that. And now you've got him on the short. Single side. This should be a score. This should be a bucket. On that short. Awkward footwork, though. But he can still set his feet, right? Ooh, maybe it was a bad pass by Brown. Because he throws it so low. If he just let him, he can open up. Right? Because that pass is so low and behind him. Now his footwork is all off. Look at his gather. He's sideways because he's got to catch that behind him. He can't open up to make this pass. Paul George is able to make that. Maybe this is on Brown. Because again, look at just lead him here. If he's able to face up, that's a spray. There's no help. That's a wide open look. All right, so now we've got JT back on the rock. Looking for the horns. JB's on the bench. Great show. Allow him to cover under. He tries to flare him off. Nothing. No extra ball screen. Oh, my goodness. That's still tough. But yeah, they're struggling. Besides the Spain, I haven't seen much transpire out of their ball screens. So Joel's ready here. He was mostly in a drop, good little show, force him far out. Now he's able to go under and recover. He tries to flare him. Kind of soft though. Now the spacing is kind of off. Joel's looking to cheat off. I don't think JT reads it though. All he sees is this space because he's staying hugged. You got a shooter. Hezzy, tween, cross. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. I mean, Paul George is there though. He's been playing incredible defense. Look at that. Like, he's still there. Joel's cheating crazy. Wow. Wow. Hop step, nothing. Kind of on his heels actually, but still, disciplined defense. Just stay vertical. Make him make a tough shot. That shit options. You could hit him on this drift, on this fill behind. Or give me this spray on the spot up. But he's already gotten so deep. So okay, it must have been a throw ahead because now you got this cross match. He's looking for the rock. Spins off. Yeah, you got to get him. Oh, what? No way he's shielding Joel like that. He can't see it. Right? Says, all right, let me just get it out. Turns into basically a high-low. Great spin off. But how is he sealing him here? That's crazy. Quick finish too. So again, another cross match. He's going to flow right into the post. Simple basketball. Got a shooter. Yeah, get him to the corner. You stay dunker. One pass away, you can't help. Big is out of the equation. Can they really not exploit these though? Because that's 3-4 times where JB and JT has struggled to exploit VJ and Tyrese. Spin off here. Playing on your high side. How hard VJ's got to fight right there on that one. That bump. Can't spin off. You can see that they're still not set on this weak side because he wants him to fill a corner. He wants to stay dunker. He could pin his own. Low man's kind of distorted here. Tyrese is trying to tell Paul George, yo, you're low man. But by the time he even realizes it, JT's going. Bomb. Oh, I feel like he could have spun there maybe. Right here, once he feels that overplay, looks like he was trying to bump him back. Because now he's trying to spin. Bomb. Right there, you got to spin. It's a drop step. No help. They're still trying to figure out the low man situation. But then he recovers. Does that little swipe through. Sweep through. Again, great job by VJ. Look how disciplined they are. Stay vertical. Make them make a tough shot. Don't bail them out. They're matched up. Get it back up top. We're going to another high ball screen. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these shots from JT, honestly. It's kind of lazy. Like, he goes under. I get it. He's in a drop. But look how far that is. I feel like they've been struggling to get some easy ones. Not really in a rhythm. Pace isn't there the same way it was early. I think you gotta attack this, no? If he's gonna cheat like that, not a bad shot, but maybe gotta look for something better. Again, in delay, flare him off. Wants him to empty. Oh, see, this is what they usually like to do. Teams do this, man, where they just out the weak corner. And it's hard to communicate this. Tyrese. So they go back to the Spain. They contain it. Pop. He just misses that. But again, they're getting great stuff out of their Spain. Even though this rip really doesn't affect the play at all. Just gives him a little push. He's trailing. So Embiid is quite high against Payton. So he's really concerned about him turning the corner. So now they got two on a rock. They both jump it. No recovery. Tyrese is wrestling with D. White, trying to fight for positioning. Arms locked, intertwined. Wide open pop. Again, Flair. They look to be going to the same thing, right? No, it looks like they're flowing to their horns. Handoff, go under. See, that's a great cutback right there. Just use him as a shield. So essentially the same, but now you've got him in a corner, him on the raw, quick pitch. VJ tries to cheat, goes under. He says, all right, let me cut back. You're still trying to go under? He's getting cleaned here. One dribble, little step back right in that pocket. So a lot of high ball screens and wing isos / mid post touches. It's not a mismatch here though. Poke. Stuck. Outlet. He fills back. They're in a scramble. Alright, hold on. So again, they're not matched up. What is going on here? 10 on the clock too. So I assume they must have had some sort of veer. Right? Because now Joel is assigned, or he's matched up with Pritchard. D. White looking to set that flare, but it's really nothing. He's going to slip it. Loop. So he cuts through. He loops. He's actually just going to spot up in the corner. You see, VJ's not even following him. Their defense just kind of broke down here. Oubre, he's concerned about what's going on that weak side. Why is VJ just standing there, though? And then right here, drive. He tries to vacate, fill behind. Little drive and replace situation. So now Paul George is able to peel onto him. They successfully blow that up. But look at this. Does he not just hit him here, though? That's pretty crazy. Like, he doesn't see him at all. Spin, cut off. Paul George kind of gambles, even right here. But he maybe sees him vacating, and he's seeing Paul George cheating. So now Paul George is kind of on his high side. Now he sees the gap, gather. I mean, Paul George is still there. Again, discipline. Yeah, make him take a tough shot. To me, all the finishes the Celtics have been tough. To me, it looks to be a double drag. He's clean. He's not in the play, not ready to switch, so now he's going to veer it. Quick swing. Stepped out of bounds. So Joel is quite high. They want him up, whatever it's paying. He's going to stun off strong. He wants to get off here early. He's looking to lift here. Yeah, back foot. Yeah, their ball screens, their screening actions have not looked great. Again, early attack, loose handles, and that's lunch money. Score off it. This is just, again, good defense. Great at the point of attack. Hezzy, in and out. That's just great hands by Oubre. Doesn't get opened up by the in and out. Give me that. So again, more mid-post touches. Good job to take away base here. Shade him, weak him, send him to his left. Now he's going to get into gaps. All right, let's see. Oh, that rip. Force him to open up. Drummond's there, though. Look at. Great spacing, though, by Keita. So I've noticed they've been doing this, the weak elbow. It's what the Lakers do, and that's what the Magic do a lot with their bigs. Gives the mid-post / wing isos a lot of space to operate. They're really in the gaps. Wait. Oh, he just recovers, push off, kind of sells it, but the ref sees the push off. That's a little soft. But full arm extension, right in front of the ref, sell it. Yeah, Oubri's playing some great defense. Quick swing, yeah, they love these. Right here. They're going to get matched up. Drummond's not in position. Most times a flare, but most times it's into a ball screen. Because JT usually just catches it and then goes. It's that early flare. But this one, they usually flow into an early ball screen. And Oubre gets another offensive foul call. Yeah, he sells that too. But he's there. That's a crazy acting job. Just whips his head back before the contact. Little horns. Again, they've got this cross match, I assume. Find it. Look at that fight. They're not making it easy. That denying, gambles. Joel's there though. Tries the hostage, cut him off. Gets the whistle for it. That cut him off his line. Break check foul. Does VJ actually get him though? Because he's looking to recover. Stops. A little break check. I don't know. I don't see much contact. Great throw ahead. Can't get matched up. Get it back up top. Jab. Open up. Low man. It's late. Again, looking for advantages in the open floor. Jab. Go. Nobody's ready to help. Joel is. Help strong. Sweep through. It's pretty unlucky because he went to jump. His arms naturally low. Tatum exploits it. Alright, they got the mismatch. Get him the rock. Now just clear the floor. Flatten the defense. Side of three. Allow him to attack on that single side with JT. Bully ball. See, but... yeah, you can tell how disciplined the Sixers have been. Because I've noticed, even in the early games, Paul George, one thing he's done very well is his closeouts. Paul George has been very flat on his closeouts. So he's able to cut players off. They're not really looking to run him off the line. Just be disciplined. Don't allow them to get to their driving kick. Even on these mismatches, I mean, bomb, absorb it, spin off, drop dribble, he's there. Not fully vertical, so JB's going to exploit that. Right into his arm. He tries to pull it back there. A little late, but to me, if the Celts can't find these mismatches for JT and JB, I mean, if they can't exploit it, not that they can't find it, but if they can't exploit this and they're able to hold their own, it's going to be rough for the Celts because there's no overhelping. They're trusting the island defense. It's just ones. Now you can't put the Sixers in rotation. The less they have to be in a scramble, the better. And if they got to earn it at the line, they got to earn it at the line. So again, they're going to flow into an early Spain. Jumps it, drop dribble, spin back, push off, and Drummond's forced to take that foul. So again, Spain is usually leading to good things, but why is Tyrese still not communicating? I feel like once he's in this position, he should at least tell Drummond, right? Have him prepared. You see he's kind of cheating over, and he reads it. See this gap. Drop, dribble, spin back. Paul George. He does recover, but then he gets pushed off. Right, he meets him there, push off, kind of embellishes, and then Drummond does the right thing. They're not going to give the offensive foul. Give him a hard foul. Don't let him get an AM1 or an easy 2. But to me, again, I'm a little concerned about this lack of communication between Tyrese and their bigs, or even VJ and their bigs. Again, they're going to that Spain. It's so high, though, and they're not really disguising it. So Joel's able to read it. He's already picked up on it. So, again, Paul George. Just going to gap him. Trying to see what transpires. I think he's looking to go under here. So he gives him all that space. He's trying to navigate it. Now you gave him the straight line drive. And again, they don't... He's looking to... I mean, they have... I think they've ran 5 or 6, and they've got something good out of it. So he's opening up. Not really sure why. He's a little concerned. He's trying to read it. Maybe he's trying to ice him. Joel sees it. He's looking to navigate. He doesn't want to get cleaned. And again, they're staying so hugged to the shooter. Tyrese isn't even looking to switch. So you're giving a free screen. Low man is way too late. But it's also VJ. He can't help strong. He's cleaned. He's cleaned. No third switch. Joel's trying to tell Tyrese. So I wonder if it's their game plan not to switch. Make that third switch there. Because now they're trying to communicate. Let's see Nick Nurse's reaction. Where's he at? Doesn't really react. Yeah, nothing VJ can do. I think Paul George also shouldn't have opened up, but it's hard to read. Just switch this. Who cares? Concede the mismatch. Have him take the pop. 3-way switch. You take, you take, you take. Again, another mismatch. Let's see the matchups. Must have been here or something. Again, Joel's looking to help. All right, they're really trying to help, but they don't want to really commit a hard double. To me, these aren't necessarily hard doubles. More just trying to show, trying to force them off the rock, but they're not fully committed to it. I think they trust VJ and Tyrese because even right here, he actually has base, but he takes it away. He's on his high side. He's very aggressive in the gaps. You've got this little lift. You got this drift. You've got him in the dunker. You can see Tyrese is not ready to help. He's got options here. But it's the right one. I mean, look how pulled in they are. That drop-off isn't really there. He also just doesn't make the right pass. He's skipping that over top. It's a high catch. Joel's able to recover. You don't hit him. He gets away with his face guarding. Take that away. Now you're going to flow into an uphill. No, now you're just a headless chicken. And you've got Kato making a late clock decision. They haven't really got much on these post-ups, honestly. I see why their offense is struggling. If they can't take advantage of these mismatches inside, it's bad. How do you not see that, though? Because he has a line here. He has a clear line here. Because Uber is looking to be the one that cracks here just because their low man is preoccupied. Or their second help. Again, we got JT looking for a drag. Drop. Not mad at these shots, but you haven't found them all game. Haven't generated any driving kicks. First look off a ball screen. Again, it's not bad, but I just don't really see a rhythm. And even here, you got a cross match. I'd go right back to it. Keep going. Push, push, trying to get matched up. They're able to. Again, he's always looking for these flares, aways, pins, pound. That's not good offense. But he makes the shot. Uber's there. Looks to be weakening him. Pound. If he makes it, he makes it. Early attack again. Oh, he got him. Tween. Again, he's trailing, so he's high. Great job to peel off. That's great defense. Look at that. So Oubre's behind. Joel commits, forces him to adjust, early pickup. Now he gets to measure that chase down. Go back to their hunting basketball. Quick ball screen. Does he clean him? No, he doesn't. But he's got two on a rock here. Swing it, flow into another one. Wow. Little clip down. Ball screen, 2 jump. Now you got a 2-on-1. Clean him. Pin. That's really a Clippers down. It's a really nice play. Was this off? An ATO? They didn't want to concede the switch, huh? So now he's on his heels. He's got to honor it. Allow Fiji to recover. But now immediately flow into a ball screen. Little step up. Skinnies. 2. Immediately flows into that Clipper down. Clean them. Great offense. Just communicating something. It's just a ball screen swing. They love these shots. This is the first time I've seen them get one too. Off a ball screen. Right, base in a drop. See, he's not even really in help. I mean, he got so much space here. See, Paul George on his heels. Can't really recover here. If he just takes that tight angle, really force him to pull in. Because he can just recover here. He has so much space here. Get right in that pocket. Engage both of them. Engage him. Now that's even better shot. One pass away. So it must have been off a ball screen or something. Because now I see him looping. He's probably looking to empty out. He wants to stay in the gaps. He wants to flood this because it's a mismatch. So it must have been on this. Alright, so now he's telling them to occupy him. See what he does. Spin, cut off, pull back, size up, can't, loose handles, tween, and now you got to settle for that. That's bad offense. Maybe not necessarily bad offense, but bad execution. Tween, what is that? Hit off his own legs. Luckily, it didn't go out of bounds. Recovers, looks at the clock. Realizes there's 2:07 left. There's nothing. You can see the coach, he's looking to communicate this box out because they got a size mismatch here. And Paul George is cracking him, but he's on his outside, so Oubre's got to take that. Great job to sandwich him. Don't give him that cleanup. That's a winning play right there. Subtle, but he actually cleans this up. Great job. So again, we got this. Yeah, Brown's sick. Payne saying, I couldn't swing it to you. Hold on. So again, we've got this early cross match, and he's going to reverse the rock to the weak side. Wow. Brown saying, what are you doing? Payne saying, I couldn't hit you. Maybe he lost faith in it because JT and him, more specifically JB, he hasn't been able to exploit his size in the mid-post. So they're going to go away from it. They can flow into a quick step up. See Paul George in the gaps. Right? And a drop. But I feel like when you're not in a rhythm, these shots just don't feel the same. Right? Great job by Keita. Joel's been in a drop against JT all game. He's going to get these looks. I don't know. Yeah, there's a little disconnect. JB's really sick. Saying, what are we doing? JT, let me see his body language. He misses. Goes, I've missed 3-4 of those. You can see the ball movement isn't there. Advantage basketball in terms of the post isn't there. Coming off these ball screens aren't there. The only thing I've seen him consistently exploit are the Spains because of the Sixers' iffy coverage. Again, they're going to push the rock. It's going to flow into the post. Poke away. It's not a mismatch, but he wants this. Luckily, they get a cleanup, but Brown is really struggling. I mean, Oubrey's playing great defense, too. Look at this. Poke away. Now he's going to get farther. Bump. Bump. Goes middle. Yeah, he gambled there. Kind of opened up. Now he's got that space. Right, there's that space. He tries to use it to bump, but he's getting bumped off. Jamal's ready to help. Did Joel have to help here? Yeah, because it looks like he's on his low side, high side. He's behind right here. Yeah, I'm fine with that help. But Tyrese is not ready to crack. It's a free cleanup for Keita. They're still struggling to find advantage there, though. All right, they're going back to that Spain. They said, forget the advantage stuff. Let's get to a Spain. He's going to fill the corner. Corner. Vooch is going to flip it. Right? Because he's looking to send him left. Again, they're just looking to weak it. Force JB to his left. Again, there's no communication. Is there? Because Drummond... So now we've got Q Grimes. He's staying attached. He's going to get clean. He's going to get clean. Let's see how this... They switch it. He shows, pop. They're not in a rhythm, so that's not going in. Let me see this. So he's hostaging. He cleans him. He hits him on his throwback for the pop. Pritchard is still doing a good job here of holding the screen. That's the right read. This is makeable for Vooch too. I mean, look at this. So they got another pretty good look. I just don't think they're in a rhythm. So he just ends up showing. He's able to get back. They all get back to their man. But when you're not in a rhythm, these shots just aren't as open. They really do play take-turn basketball. Your turn, my turn. Your turn, my turn. All right, so now he's going to get a high ball screen. He's got a cross match. He's showing. Hit him on the shake. He had a tag. Pump. Stay disciplined. This is what I mean. They've been so disciplined on their closeouts. Stay down. Weak him. Send him to his left. Bump, drop, dribble, gets back to his right. Spin, fade. If he makes it, he makes it. You know, to me, he goes under. It's a good job of showing. Right? Break that up. Good shake. Good tag. He's looking for the duck in. No, he's going to empty out. Now he can flow into ones. Again, he's doing the right thing. You can see the Sixers haven't really committed much help. Besides maybe the baseline, where Joel's looking to help on those mismatches in the mid-post, they're really trusting their ones. It's just, players just got to man up. Don't get in rotation. Don't let them get into his driving kick. Force them to make tough shots like that. That was a nice move, though. Drop, dribble, spin back. Oubre kind of gambled here, too. Reaches. Fends off that arm with the off arm. He gets to a spot. Vooch also does a good job of just spotting up, creating more space. Drummond's trying to cheat. This looks like that Indiana. Yeah, so it's going to be a rip pin. Wow, they both jumped to him. This is a great SOB. That Paul George. Because he actually gets a switch here. He's going to go over it, right? Great clean. He bumps, right? He wants to bump. Tyrese wants to bump and recover, but JB just completely seals him. Oubre's not letting that happen, so they both jump. Drummond's concerned about what's happening on his strong side, so he doesn't see the screen-to-screener action. So Spain's, anything that involves 3 to 4 man, This is really a three-man action. Yeah, their three-man actions have looked good. But this is a little bit of an overhelp. I think you just got to concede this here. But it is difficult because I see why Oubre doesn't want to concede it. Because Brown is so deep here. Drummond could definitely play it, that pass over top. But I don't think he wants him to get this deep ducking. And they're not really in a rhythm. Still not a shot you want to give up to Hauser. Quick handoff, come off again. He's in that high drop. He tries a point switch, pop. Nothing. Long bounce, blocked. Just bad. It's really bad. So they're really... That's why you have these bigs in a high drop. He's not really level, but he's there. He's able to take away the corner. Good patience by Pritch. Open up, hit him on the pop, 2 jump. Drummond actually wanted to just switch that, which I would be fine with too. Little point switch. Vooch trying to play in the post. It's whatever. He's popping for a 2. He's going to get the rock again. Look at every time. He's just consistently weakening him. Right? Set him to his left. Great game plan discipline. Tween, force him to his left, cut him off. Gets to the 50-50. Man, Oubre is playing some incredible defense this game. I can't even lie. Just on the ball, the discipline. Even their guards. Tween. Nice force to go left. Drummond's there. Good job of being in help. Right. Paul George is ready to play too. He's going to look to lift, take away that second help. But that's just good defense and discipline. Look. I think JB wants to whistle, but his hands are back. His arms, I should say. There's no reaching. There's no whistle here. He completely smokes that. So what is this? 10, ball screen. Yeah, they're just hunting. Because they haven't been able to establish something inside. There's no inside presence. Push off. Ball screen, he's going to drop. But you win if he's taking this. So now we got Pritch, double drag. No, he's going to chase. He cuts, he goes under. Side step, swing. He's in a crazy drop. Sprays. Yeah, they're just looking for something. Quick chase. He goes under. He jumps it. Rescreen. Side step. He sees him in the gaps. Could he take it? Spacing is a little off, though. So he gets to play 2 for free. And close out again. Weakening him, force him to his left. Drummond's been cheating crazy here. Starting to paint. Ready to rotate. Paul George is ready to play 2. He couldn't make this swing here. Because I think Paul George was expecting it. See the way he... Oh, nope. It's my man. And again, JB kind of skipped it. He's making his passes so high. Now he can close. And look how disciplined, again. It's just the details. It's subtle, but just close out flat. Don't give him a closeout to attack. So again, it must have been off a ball screen, right? Forced a veer. Good job by Drummond. Contain the rock. Again, he's in help. Kind of ball watching. Flat. He's going to fill back, right? Give him a catch. They got the mismatch. He wants to scram it. I mean, you got to swing here. This is what I mean. I feel like they're just looking for something because this is a disconnect. You can see he's pointing to him. He's pointing to him. And he's tunnel vision on his shot. 10 on the clock. This is your only time you can get him in a scramble. I don't think they've put the Sixers in a scramble all game. Honestly, I can't remember one instance. So again, he gets off it. He's going to spot up. I think he wants to reload here. But they scram it. Yeah, we don't swing it, huh? See what he says. Nothing? Alright, we've got 5 out. Look like he's out of delay. They're going to bring Tyrese into the action. Yeah, you can see they're not even looking to hedge. Jordan Walsh just cleans them here. Forced to switch. Yeah, Tyrese wants the matchup. No hedging. Flat in the defense. He's cut him off. Blindside fire. Alright, I think I seen... Why did he help here? This is over helping. Yeah, you can see Tyrese's body language. They don't trust him. Tyrese is saying, why? Now we're in rotation. They've avoided this situation because of their man defense. Just playing ones. Now he makes this. Cut up top, he flashes. Now he's forced to rotate. He's forced to rotate. Drop off is there. Attack the closeout. He actually bites. You gotta peel off. You're too small. They've been avoiding these situations because of their defense. And Paul George decides to fire here on the blind side. When he had him contained. Imagine if he was stuck here and everybody stayed with their man. They can't make this wheel. They can't play that driving kick. Horns. Flare. More of a rip. They get to switch? They do. What? Drop. See, their offense is out of whack. That's a great screen to clean him. Now he's on that clear side. Joel's looking to help. Why is Keita looking to the strong side? He kind of looks this off. Allow him to establish positioning. Look at this. He's got him. He's got him ducked in. And now you get it back. Because you miss him here too. As he makes this drift, you can see he's behind the play. He's too late to hit that. Now you hit him. Sam Hauser's thinking, what are we doing? Now they got to find it. Now Tyrese is able to take that away. Continue fighting for positioning. Now he's got to keep. Right, he said, oh, I got to make something happen. Forced to help. Finds a drop off actually. But look how tight it is. They both recover. Tries to make a drop off again to Keita. But he's not in the right pocket. He also throws that pass off. I don't think he gives Tatum a line here. So Tatum had to pass it on his outside. Yeah, there's a disconnect or something. I don't know. Again, their horns hasn't looked bad. You got this exit going on. Twice in this quarter where they didn't find JB. Again, early push looking to get into the post. Turns into a downhill DHO. I guess called for the defensive foul. Yeah, you can just see how good the Sixers defense has been. And this is just individual effort. A lot of what they're doing isn't relying on help defense. It's just hard chases, sticking to the game plan, flat closeouts. Even here, winning another offensive foul. It's just individual work, even on the mismatches. Them two holding their own, not allowing them to play bully ball. So now the Celtics don't have an inside presence. They can't find a rhythm. They can't put the Sixers in rotation to play out the scramble, so there's no driving kick. And everything is just basically settling from deep. Spain communicated 2-on-1. He pops. That's why they don't want to switch that. That's exactly why. Because he's just going to pop it here. Tatum does a good job of coming off tight. Hostage, trying to snake back, keep him on his hips. Great reach, though. I mean, look at Paul George. Reaches, and he loses the rock on that pickup. Right? Force him to bring the rock back. And he goes for a shot. I mean, this is just Paul George and Kelly Oubre. Give them a lot of credit, man. The fight over the screen, not giving up. Chase. He's trying to hostage. Swipe. It's just crazy. And then Kelly, what he's doing with JB, consistently weakening him. Everybody's making flat closeouts. And then there's no mismatch. I would watch the fourth, but it's basically all garbage time. But the themes are there. This is just great defense individually by every player on the Sixers.